Happy Moon Day, beautiful Cancerian babies. It is our day. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and a very bright solar eclipse on the 4th. I hope you all did your rituals and did your manifestations and made space in your life for all that is coming for you and blessed by the divine. I'm cleansing our space with Palo Santo. I just said a prayer for sacred space. We're going to dive into the divine realm of spirituality, the divine psychic realm, so that all that enters into our ears that we listen to is for our greatest, highest good. And we connect to the Great Spirit, the divine spirits, the Supreme Spirit under the Most High. I've missed you guys. Well, I missed you, friends. I hope all is well in your world. I was channeling the last couple days that this is the last of the energy, so whatever is left to purge is going to purge. Whatever is left to be put to an end is going to come to surface so that we can name it and replace it with that which is for our highest good and that which we desire. I have so many cards out, so I'm going to try to not talk your ear off too much. And today I want to start with a closure reading to heal your past so that we can put a close to it and say goodbye to it together, for we are in this together. So let's do a closure reading to heal your past. And what is the reason for the lessons in past love that we have, came into having to experience? Sending you so much love, so many blessings, so much healing and divinity. The fleeting. And it's number 1. And conclusion. Ooh, I like this. Chapter 1, the end. So that's 2 1s. That's an 11. It says chapter 1 on here. This is a 12-3. So 3 to me is completion. So whatever was fleeting your energy or fleeting or setting fire to your heart space is now coming to an end. It's concluding. My cat. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's like, play, Mom. Mama's playing with her friends right now. And here's more moon energy. You're really coming into your intuitive gifts, your spirituality. You're starting to see things through your mind's eye that you weren't willing to look at before. You're seeing it from the higher perspective, seeing all the lessons that were learned, all that it taught you, all that the power that it made you step into. So I wrote down some questions just as a guideline, but we will see how this goes. What was the reason for the lessons in love? We're definitely going to do love because Cancerians, I know that we've tried to love and love and love again. Reminder, this came out in the pre-shuffle. It's another 10. So reminder, it was to remind you of what you deserve and to pay focus to what you're settling for. And if you never grew up with a healthy, the neighbors are doing construction. If you never grew up with a healthy representation of what love was, then it just manifested in all of your relationships. And it really took a hardcore, cold awakening to really put it in your face and push it in your face. Like, is this really what I want? Is this really what I was manifesting? And we have the High Priestess of Water. We're going to take that too. So from going from fleeting energy to feeling like your heart was on fire, you're moving into the Priestess of Water, the High Priestess of Emotions, the High Priestess of Creation, of what feeds life, which is water. Plants can't grow without water. Animals can't live without water. Humans can't exist without water. And now you're saying that everybody needed you, but you didn't need them. What you needed was yourself. What you needed was the reminder to put yourself first, to have that self-love for yourself if nobody else could love you the way that you deserved. And now you're starting to really put that above everything else. You have to show people how you want to be loved and not settle for the less. And people can only love to their degree of understanding and their degree of what they believe is love. And now you know that you put so much end to the past. So yeah, leaving quickly, decisively. The relationship is devolving or ending, not keeping in touch, and time alone. So, you know, you've probably been ghosted, people running from themselves because they've met themselves in you. And a lot of people that you've met or wanted to love, it was more from a nurturing parental view, like, oh, this person, I can help heal this person, I can love this person to be healed. But it wasn't the right thing to do, because you needed to love yourself and put that love into yourself and heal yourself so that you can attract healed. And healing is going to be a forever journey, and we're all going to have our moments, our manic moments, our worry's going to take over, our doubt's going to take over. So through surviving so much heartbreak and becoming so resilient and, you know, awakening up to your true potential, it's going to become easier and happen quicker and quicker and quicker. You know, your bounce back. You know, you're going to take the L, take the loss, and you're going to go for the win because you deserve the win. Total connection. Yes, like-minded, resonance and intimacy, compatible personality types, healthy attachment styles. And because you took the loss, you're going for the win. And you're only going to accept healthy attachment styles. No longer trauma bonding. No longer overgiving. You know, no longer needing to, you know, parentally love somebody that's not willing to reparent themselves or to heal their inner child. And you've been babying your inner child, you know, inner child work, reprogramming yourself. And even, you know, if you don't feel that is right now, that's where you're heading, these are the steps that you're taking. And you're realizing that you need to rewrite your conscious mind to get into this, and the subconscious mind to get into the unconscious, which is the God mind. And relational abuse. So yeah, you probably had a lot of abuse of, let it be physical, emotional, mental, you know, abusive partners. And, you know, you're not alone in that. And if you've had toxic, you know, abusive, narcissistic relationships, you're no longer going to accept that. You're going to see the red flags, notice the red flags that may be emotional, physical, sexual, financial in nature. Ask for help in this situation. So you're asking the divine to deliver you from anybody in your life that is like that. Friends, family, lovers, whoever's trying to take advantage of you. And now that you've experienced so much, you can see the red flags, and you're no longer going to ignore them, because you're not going to settle for love. You're not going to just accept any form of love. You're only going to accept this total connection where you're like-minded, like in heart, where you give and receive equally with the partner that gives you equally what you want to receive and what they receive from you. You know, and physical, like sexual abuse, and you're really healing that inner part of you, that trauma, that wounded version. And, you know, some people probably love bombed you a lot just to get that healing sexual energy. And sexual energy is so sacred. It is the most creative power in our existence. And it can be used in shadow, or it can be used in divine light. Just like there's light tantra and dark tantra. You know, you're no longer going to just give your sexual energy away just to feel that love, because you know that love comes from within first, and there's no need to do anything for love, because you are already the love that you seek. And that has been such a big lesson. And now nobody can come in and take from you, abuse you, you know, emotionally manipulate you, mentally manipulate you, and try to hold power over you or over the situation that you find yourself in. Only you can. And you're really choosing to decide what and what not to give your power to. You're going to give your power to the divine, to Father, Mother, God. And you're going to trust that anytime you ask for help or ask for guidance or ask for clarity, what you feel is real, and your intuition is going to guide you. Yeah. Ooh, we're going to take this one. Healing heart. Oh, I'm making a mess. It's okay. Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationships and addictions. And you might have been addicted to the pain for a while. You might have been, you know, manifesting the pain, because sometimes when we operate in our pain body, all it does is manifest more pain because it's so prominent. And if you don't know what your pain body is, do some research on it and heal it, because our pain body can just create the same pain from our childhood over and over and over again, or from any past experience. And the pain body can be triggered by anything that reflects, you know, or reflects the same experience. So even if it's triggered, it's going to run, and it's just going to feel all of that pain so much that it just is so attached to the pain. It's so scared of the pain. It's so fearful of the pain that it manifests that pain, because where attention goes, energy flows. And I know what it's like to have your pain body just operate and just like run rampant. You know, I've been so hurt that like I've operated from hurt and from my pain body, that I've created so much hurt, not only for myself but for other people. And then it took a hard, you know, smack in the face to really like introspect and look at myself and be like, how is this happening? Why is this happening? And it was just like, I was so fearful of being betrayed, of being hurt, that I was betraying, I was hurting, I was getting betrayed, I was getting hurt. And I was just like, there's nobody else to blame other than me and how I'm feeling. So you really have to change how you feel, you know, to come into the realness of what you desire and what you want. And some of the hardest part of this journey is coming into knowing what you don't want, to finally come into what you want, or finally know what you want. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Walking away from a very, 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 very long and difficult cycle. You know, carrying your burdens up the mountain, and now you know that you can release those burdens and let them go. They're no longer yours to carry. And once you let go and you release and you forgive, then you can move the mountain instead of having to conquer the mountain or walk up the mountain. And especially with, you know, the Most High, you can really speak it out. You know, ask and you shall receive. Speak it and be it. What man thinketh, he becometh. So now you can just cast and rebuke it away, and find yourself getting and receiving deliverance. You know, to ask for help. Ask God to deliver you from all of this pain. And as soon as this 10 of Wands and you put down the burdens, you have your new cycle that's going to begin, and you're going to be excited. You're just going to take one broom and you're going to take the leap of faith, and you're going to fly free. And that was the lesson. The lesson was to put down the past, put down the burdens, forgive all the wrong that has happened to you or that you've caused operating from a low vibration and manifesting low vibrations. And now you know how important it is to keep yourself in high spirit and high frequency and high vibration and high energy, and to guard your energy. And as soon as you do that, justice comes, and justice is here. The balance, the scales are, I thought that said I am, but you know, whatever follows after I am, manifest. You're seeing through your left eye, your femininity. You're looking by faith, not by sight. And justice is coming. And because you put down the burdens and you've asked for a new cycle, and you've asked for a new start, and you've asked to be healed, and you've asked to be free, you're becoming the Empress. And now you're going to have so many options to choose from. And this is like your beginning. This is your new beginning. It's like, okay, now I know I can manifest my dream house. I can manifest my dream job that gives me, you know, my dream income. I can manifest the love that I want. I can learn what I need to do and receive the information and the knowledge and the wisdom that I need. I can plant new seeds. I can be healed. I can be the star. I can be the healer. You know, I can carry the torch for what guides me from my heart, the torch of what excites me, of what is my passion. And the options are endless. So you can either choose to manifest, you know, struggle, or you can stride it, or you can choose to manifest happiness and joy. And we have the Four of Pentacles. You know, you're keeping your goods locked down. Let that be your pentacles. You're no longer giving or oversharing. you know, or allowing people in your life that just take advantage of that. Like Cancerians are very nostalgic, and they can see something that reminds them of somebody and get it for them, and just, you know, want to give them something or buy them something to make them feel special. But does that person do that in return? And if they don't, you're not going to give it to them, because you want reciprocity, and you only want equal give and take. And you deserve that equal give and take. So, what was to be learned from this situation? Like I said, I have so many cards out here. So many. But we're not going to use them all, but we're going to use a lot of them. Just make sure I have them all. Okay. So what was to be learned from my beautiful Cancerian babies in these situations? The Horse King. Assistance and control. So people that wanted to take control over you, you realize that only you and God and Goddess are going to be your controller, and to release control and surrender. You know, you've learned to call in assistance from the higher realms to help heal you. And you're no longer going to assist those in healing that don't want to heal themselves. In those, CM6 is Venus energy. You don't want to overgive and assist people that just seek control over you, that just want to, like, you know, put marionette strings on you and move you and sway you into their direction for their own benefit. You're no longer giving to those situations. And see how the horse is bowing to this king, to this masculine energy. And especially if you're masculine, you're no longer giving to women that have such daddy issues and just, you know, project and put all their crap on you because, you know, they just want attention and they just want to get back at, you know, daddy and just, like, you know, hurt you. And same with women that have men that have mother issues, or if you like the same sex, vice versa. On the altar priestess, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. So you're really putting your spiritual practices first. You know that in order to manifest all of these new opportunities, you need to be prepared, and you need to be healed, and you need to heal your pain body, your emotional body, your mental body, your physical body. And a lot of our physical trauma is held in our hips, so it's really good to do, like, you know, yin yoga, or, you know, strength training in our legs. And every time, like, even I'll just stand on the wall, back to the wall, and be in like a crunch, or like a crunch, is it crunch? Like a, what are they called? You know, like back against the wall, and where your legs are bent, like a squat almost. And you can feel like your inner legs and your groin and your hips just shaking. And like, when you're in that moment, just like breathe through the pain and just feel it all release, because we hold so much in there. And yin yoga is so good for all of us, because those deep stretches really help us, like, get in touch with our breath work and to release and to be in such a pleasant place where we can just take that time and self-care. And preparation, you know, to prayer. And by praying, we ask for help, we open up space, we create sacred space. And sacred ritual is like, you know, doing your burn bowl and writing stuff down and burning it away. You know, sacred rituals or meditation, or calling in energies, whatever rituals are called to you. And I'm not religious, but I am a God-fearing woman, and I believe that the goddess helps heal us and guide us in all of her archetypes, whether it be from her low vibrations to her high vibrations. And sometimes we operate in a goddess form in a low vibration, but through our mind and through our experiences, we are uplifting and raising that goddess energy into a higher frequency. Like, take Lilith. You have Lilith in her very dark aspects, and then you have Lilith in her light aspects, like wherever your Lilith black moon is. And Lilith can help us free ourselves from being in that distorted low vibrational feminine, operating from such pain, such betrayal, such rejection, and then she can liberate us in a higher form. And you have the lotus here, and the lotus is you. You're becoming the lotus, male or female. Your leaves are opening, and you're becoming this extremely beautiful, sacred, spiritual creature, and through raising up the goddess energy in yourself, you're rebirthing the divine feminine. No longer is the goddess going to run rogue or run in her dark aspects because she's been so betrayed and so locked up in a black box, or so destroyed by, toxic masculine energies, whether they be from male or female, embodiments. We all carry all energy. So you're really completing, putting your energy into things that don't raise you up, things that don't better you, things that don't protect you, things that don't make you feel, more enlightened. You're ascending. And you're putting your spiritual practice first because you know how important it is to really be in that clear mind state. And that's a very good thing. So keep at it. Keep doing your rituals. Work with the moon, especially as a Cancerian. Like when we work with the moon, we're not only just working with the moon, we're working with the planets, we're working with the phases, we're working with the water, we're working with the, the cycles and the subconscious. And when we connect to the moon, especially as Cancer energies, we're really connecting to the collective consciousness, or the collective consciousness is connecting to us, and the subconscious, the astral realm. We're healing the astral, and a lot of you are astral warriors. And that is, such a, I'm not going to say burden, it's such a journey, and it's such a God-given, what is the word I'm looking at? Mission to do. So every time we connect to the moon cycle, like set a goal for yourself for a whole month straight to work with every phase of the moon every day of the month, and just see how, in tune you become, how balanced you become, how connected you become. And as you're doing those moon rituals, do it to clear your subconscious, do it to clear, your pain body, your mental body, your emotional body, and ask for the help. Ask for the moon to help you. The Mother Moon has been with us forever. And, Google what moon phase it was on the day that you were born, and that's going to be the day that, like, you have so much extra power to really, like, transmute energies. Oh, we got a few cards here. The Eagle King, the Big Picture, Angelic Help, another 3. So the Christ is with you. That is unconditional love from all the divine realms. Christ, Jesus is our Savior, Yeshua, Jehuda, and it is the archetype of being able to surrender, the past pain, the past sin, the past, betrayals, the past, anything that needs to be healed. We can surrender to that archetype because, Jesus did die for our sins, like unconditional love. And now when we reclaim unconditional love, we turn everything that is in our life back into love, so that it can't be any more pain, there can't be any more hurt, there can't be any more dis-ease in the body and the mind and the soul. And healing takes time, but we know with the divine by our side that it will come at its divine time, and all we must do is surrender and have faith, and God will test our faith, and Goddess will, give us situations that come into our life to truly, like, allow us to claim back our power and to step into our power. And when things are happening, or it feels like the wheel's turning upside down, it's only because the wheel must go down to go back up, and you will rise again. And the eagle condor, like the eagle is such a good archetype, and the eagle's coming out, so is the horse. So check out what those totems represent. What characteristics does a horse and an eagle have? Like, how do they operate? And maybe that's some energy you need to call into your life. The arrow master, hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. Yes, and this is a 10-2, and detachment is so key, because the more we stay attached to things, the more it can, leave residue, or, it can manifest karma in our life. And in the Indian culture, it's like detachment is key to be free from karma, because the more we're attached to something, like I have to have this, I have to do this happened, the more we're manifesting that karma back into our life, good or bad. Even when you're manifesting, like, you just need to hit the mark. You need to just know what you want, visualize it, have faith that it's going to come, and then let go of the hows, the what's, the ifs, and know that you've set your intention to receive it if it is for your greatest highest good and the greatest highest good of all involved, and then detach from how it's going to happen, why it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, you know, the details. And detachment is key, because especially if our pain body is so active or triggered, if we can detach from it, we're no longer giving our pain body the power to override our system. And you know, there's a lot of methods to heal the pain body, and you know, even when you think you heal the pain body, it's like an onion. There's so many layers, and it can make you cry. So we really need to just set the intention to be like, okay, I'm going to heal through this, you know, pain body. I no longer give you the power to react. I'm no longer going to feed you, you know, attachment. I'm going to detach, I'm going to forgive, and I'm going to release. So you got this. And your intentions is everything. Set your intentions at the beginning of every day. Set your intentions when you go to sleep. Set your intentions throughout the day. And set the intentions for how you want to feel, because how we feel and what we feel becomes real. So, you know, today I'm going to feel, you know, in high hopes. Today I'm going to feel optimistic. Today I'm going to feel my pain, and I'm going to detach from it, because I'm going to know that if I surrender it, I'm going to be healed. And the ring master of... Oh my God, I've never even seen this word before. Okay. Discernment, clear vision, and details. So you've been asking for better discernment. So you know, and you know, if you're very psychic, you can ask the angels, you can ask the divine power to only show you what you really need to know. So you're not just picking up on, you know, the collective or the subconscious or the astral messages. And the psychic realm is so big that there can be, you know, lower vibrational energies operating in the psychic realm, or higher, you know, divine energies operating in the psychic realm. So that's why I always call in the divine psychic realm and the divine messengers, because discernment, like, you could be picking up, you know, messages from your neighbor's spirit guides, and if they're like operating on a lower vibration, then, and their ancestors are still operating in a lower vibration because they haven't yet healed, even for ourselves, because we haven't healed the ancestral karma that everybody's attached to. Like, say addiction runs in your family, and you're still, and like the ancestral, and you're still healing like any form of addiction, then those ancestors that want to live through you and feed off of that addiction are going to be the ones trying to deliver you messages to keep you in a place that they can feed. So then you need to really truly heal any part of those addictions in your life to cast it away, especially if your mother or father had those and they're still operating from that mind. It's still going to pull on your genes, on your DNA. That's why when we heal ancestral karma and we heal like generational curses, like as a whole, then we become more and more free, and then it ripples out into the world to become more and more free. And as the frontliner of your family, you've been healing all of this ancestral karma and generational curses, and it's going to ripple out into your parents and those people in your family that are still alive. Like, I know since I've been healing, like, my parents, you know, have been forced to heal too on their own time, in their own rights, and, you know, really look at themselves in a different perspective. And yes, they raised me and operated me from hurt, and, you know, but I know that I chose them, like the Tibetan Book of the Dead, I chose them to come learn these life lessons and to step as the forerunner, as God's new lineages, to come and destroy all of that old karma, as have you. I know that you have. So yes, when you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder, you are. But you have the angelic assistance and help. You can ask for help in any situation from the divine. Like, your spirit team is so excited to help you, but they can't interfere with your free will. So unless you ask, you cannot receive. So keep asking. And you're getting a clearer vision, because you're seeing more clearly through the fog, through the distortion, through the program and the details. You know that you have to really look at the details to discover the truth. And the devil's always in the details. So all these red flags, anything that comes towards you, you're going to see it, and you're going to feel it, and you're going to know it, and you're going to change it, and you're going to rewrite it, and you're going to discern through it, and you're going to ask for clear visions and a clear voice to come through. And you got this. So how to overcome the past and heartbreak. Action steps. Shaman. Ancient healing wisdom. So you know that you're so ancient and that you carry so much healing wisdom. That's why you have Cancer in your chart, especially in your sun and moon. Like, you've been given everything that you need to come in here and heal yourself, and therefore heal the subconscious and the astral, and then that is the whole collective. And you're connecting with your inner gnosis, your inner knowing, what is coming to light. Like, you know that if something comes into your atmosphere, like these clear visions and details, you know that it's coming from your soul, from a past life, like the ancient part of you that remembers everything that is the all. And, you know, some of you might be called to be a shaman, like I am. And, you know, the shaman path is something that you walk your whole life. It's something, you know, being a healer it takes wanting to be healed your whole life and chasing the healing train, not just, you know, continuing to follow the matrix and not continuing just to follow the pact, or just to, you know, lose yourself in the social norms. And you have all of these ancient spirit animals, guides that are always with you. So connect with them, connect with the ancient ways of healing, and do your research and embrace it and have fun. And we have waterfall, effortless. It's no longer time to struggle, to work so hard. It's time to just let it flow. Like Abraham Hicks says, like, go with the current, or don't paddle upstream, or what does she say? She says, you know, just let the water move you on its own, instead of trying to like swim upstream and like, you know, just fight it and like control it. You can just release it, surrender, ask for the help that you need, and allow it to come wash in your life. And this is like, reminds me of the everlasting waters, and that's the subconscious. That's why the moon rules the waters. And it's time for things to come to you effortlessly by setting your attention, doing your rituals, detaching, and just letting it manifest. And we have dance, celebration. I personally love to dance, and like dancing is one of my favorite ways to like raise my vibration or get into a higher frequency. And just dance like nobody's watching. Dance for the goddess, dance for God. Put on your favorite music. Just let it be. Like, sometimes I have to put on dance hall music that's really rough and tough, just to like, you know, dance out those negative energies and just like, you know, crump my way into, you know, a happy face. And when you dance, picture all of your ancestors dancing with you. It's not just you. When you move, your ancestors move. When you dance, your ancestors dance. Like, one time I was, you know, sitting when I was like going through like a heavier part of my wake up, and I just remember like I was like so confused. I was like, what is going on? Like, I was seeing things, hearing things, like my clairs are getting activated. I was trying to like study and research and like raise my vibration, but like it felt like there's so much just like darker, lower vibrational energy just trying to keep me stuck. Like, I would try to read a book and I would just get so tired and just like pass out for like on the bed for hours, and then have like some crazy dream, and I'd wake up and I'd see like these black like fog balls like fly in the room. Then I'd see like a white one come and like take it out, and I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. But like now I know it was like lower vibrational things in my environment, and then like the angelic, like my angelic or ancestor, my teams, like taking them out and being like, leave her alone. And once I saw like this lady, like probably from like a tribe in Africa, like beat it up, kind of looked like this lady, but she had such long hair, and she's just dancing and flat, like, you know, whipping her hair back and forth, and just like, you know, praise dancing. And praise dancing is a great way to like connect with the divine. And I was like, okay, like, so I just started dancing with her, and I was like, I was like, oh, like, this lady's, you know, really in here, like, raising my vibration. It could have been a fragment of myself from a past life. I don't know. But I know that she's one of my spirit guides, and she is, like, this very shamanic energy. And when you build that relationship with those divine spirits around you, they will teach you, and they will give you those aha moments and those epiphanies. So that is why we must connect with them and pull out from the external world. And it's okay to have, like, you know, your spirit team be your best friends and be your friends at this moment, because we need to, you know, move from who we were into who we want to be. And when we are who we want to be, then we can manifest healthy relationships of equal give and take. And when we put up those boundaries and love ourselves the way we want to be loved, we're going to teach people to love us the way that we want to be loved. So our siblings, our parents, our cousins, our family, you know, if we are cutting out friends and just because we don't like their energy around us, or we don't like, you know, how they take or what they bring to the table, that's good, because the more we get rid of, the more room that we have to welcome in the new, to bring in what we truly desire, to choose what we want instead of just being left with what we have. And that's a very good thing. So let's do how to move forward. I'm gonna do some chakra cards here. These are like change your beliefs. So how to move forward from the past into our beautiful, bright future filled with everything that we desire. Oh, I love that. Okay, we have the Sacral Chakra. This looks like Venus here, and the dolphin and the whale. Very water element. Yeah, see? Water all up in here. And Vam is the chant. Letting go. I release repressed or trapped emotions and their associated beliefs with ease and grace, where appropriate. So yes, you're reprogramming yourself, you're reparenting yourself, you're really changing your belief system, because you know that only you can believe in you. The divine believes in you, but if you don't believe in you, then the divine can't bless you in the way that they want to. I let go of those people and situations that penetrate, hurt, and is the M or U? That penetrate, hurt, and unease. It's like crazy handwriting. I release my investment in staying safe and stuck. I surrender, trust, and allow the light to guide me. I release. Yes, release, release, release. If you have that friend in your life that doesn't support you, or always only talks to you because you're an earth angel, and that you listen and you're very empathic, and that they know that they can just come in your life and just put all their crap on you and then feel better and then go about their business and create more crap in their life just to call you again to bitch about it. No. That, like, send them off, wish them the best. You know, if you need to change your number, deactivate any of your social medias, do it and start new, because you can't manifest your tribe if you're still accepting people in your life that are just karmic and like low vibrational karmic, people that make you stay attached to things that no longer serve, like these beliefs, or that are validating or showing you in your external world that your internal world still needs healing. Because if you want to be healed, then you have to act healed. You got to have people around you that are healed. If you need to put distance between your family, your siblings, for your sanity, for your high vibrations, for your, you know, movement forward, so that you can have people show up in your life that reflect that you're healed, that you're on the right path, and you need to do that. And that is what the divine wants. The divine is like, okay, like, test you. Like, how much are you going to take? Are you just going to sit there and accept it? And ask for the help that you need to transmute it and to let it go? Or are you just going to keep allowing it to take up space in your life? Because the more stuff that takes up space in your life, the less space there is for the things that you truly desire to be in your life. So yes, letting go. Letting go is definitely where we're at this point. So remember to just let it go, detach from it. detachment and letting go are going to be our like key, tools to just embody in this last weeks of the year. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Okay. What to remember moving forward. What to remember moving forward so that you, okay. Freedom, and we have deception. Pretty much we have an 11 and a 4. So, we need to remember that deception is very real and people's intentions aren't always pure. Untruthful, deceiving self or others, not accepting or looking at reality. Especially if you've been battling codependency in your life, or that you really have people, places, things, beliefs, behaviors, addictions, anything that don't deceive yourself. Anything that isn't going to keep your vibration high or your frequency high or your energy up. Don't deceive yourself. It's time to just kick it to the curb and like, this guy's like on the rock, like so tired. You are your rock. The divine is your rock, your refuge, your shelter. So don't deceive yourself anymore. And don't deceive yourself by allowing just deceptive people, or don't deceive yourself by settling for people, places, things in your life that aren't actually feeding you love. And remember, love is the only truth. Yes, there's pain. Yes, we need to heal it, but we don't need to validate it all the time. We don't need to validate our pain body, because the pain body is so strong. It can take over. It's that unhealed inner child. It's the one that hasn't been given light or looked at and be like, okay, I know you hurt. I know you've been through so much, but now consciously I'm going to make the choice to choose to heal from it, to choose to focus on healing what fills my brain, like listen to audiobooks instead of or uplifting messages, instead of listening to things that are like, yeah, that happened. Yeah, they did that. Yeah. Like, they did that. And your pain body doesn't need to like be rewarded any more pain. It's time to just say, okay, bye pain. I know that pain and fear and doubt and worry aren't real. They're in the low vibrational sector. I'm going to do a video of like emotions and vibrations soon too. But it is time to stop accepting or looking at reality from a place of pain. And this is not accepting or looking at reality. You might not want to look at that person from the past, or those people that are still lingering in your life that are bad friends that like, just, want to, that just say snarky remarks. Like, one time I got my nails done and I like posted it on Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat anymore. I deleted it because everybody's a hater. And this girl's like, no offense, but your nails look like a child did them. Are they even Halloween? And I'm like, just because it's Halloween doesn't mean I need to have Halloween nails. I don't even commit to Halloween at this point in my life like I used to. And I'm like, I don't need Halloween nails to be on trend. Like, don't be a hater because you don't do anything but sit and collect and neglect your children. I didn't say that, but I was just like, you're on such a low vibration. Like, who would even come up and say this crap to somebody? And I'm like, no offense, but only a hater would say that. I'm like, thanks for exposing yourself. Like, you've bad energy and I want nothing to do with it. And I just deleted her off of everything, blocked her number. Like, I'm just like, girl, get your energy in check. Like, no. And that was me setting boundaries. And if the last couple of years have taught us anything, it is to set those boundaries. So why would I ever let those prying eyes or that hater mind to ever see anything that I'm doing just so that they could put that bad juju on there? That's why it's so important just to like, close off and go on your shell. You have your spirit team with you, and that's who's going to support you and uplift you, and anything other than that has got to go. And use that in these last weeks. Like, learn to be okay alone. Learn to be free by yourself, because then nothing can break you, nothing can shake you. All those people need people to validate their existence or their pain or their their drama, their gossip. And even in the Bible it says, like, don't fraternize with people that gossip, because gossip's not good. And a lot of this whole tarot card place is all about like gossip, like, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, oh, they did that, they did that. We are as much the karmic as we are the feminine, as we are the masculine. So why even gossip and slander yourself in another self? It's not healthy. And if we're moving into New Earth, that behavior is not acceptable. It's not going to be a part of the society of New Earth. And freedom, remember, soul freedom, being yourself, releasing ties from the past, and setting yourself free. See, letting go all this clarification. Take it if it sticks, leave it if it doesn't. Drama and, gossip, like slander, it's not good. And if we're somebody that's being attacked with slander or gossip, but we're still paying mind to it, then we're manifesting it into our life. So just let it go. Let those people go that are just, like a quarter of a whole of a friend, if not, and then a 3/4 of an enemy, really, a secret enemy. Just release them and let them go. The seagulls here flying free. And seagull, water. And you do anything that you can to set your soul free, light your soul up, become what your soul's blueprint is meant to be. Ask for the guidance, ask for the discernment, and be your beautiful, loving, free self. Just because everybody else, a lot of other people want to follow the pack or be on trend or, feel like they're only being validated in their existence if they have what, society tells them to have. Screw that. Like, be humble. God rewards those who are humble. If you're humble, just having your space, your sacred space, your nice home, having your food, your bills paid, having your peace, because peace, who wants anything other than peace? That's good for you. Like, if you want to walk to the grocery store, if you want to just be humble and be at peace, that's up to you. You don't need to just follow these trends and go into debt and, spend every last cent of the money that you earn, just to have stress and just to have to keep shopping and keep buying and keep doing this stuff. Whatever you need to spend to do your self-care, if that be facials, face products, whatever, shopping, whatever it is that is self-care, but as long as you're doing it for yourself and not for anybody else, then that's good to be validated. But if you're doing stuff to be validated, then it's not healthy. And releasing ties from the past. Some people I know still are friends, the people that they went to elementary with, and they're just still that person that they were in elementary. They still talk about all their past pain every single day, and they're just living in their pain body. And I've been somebody that I'm friends with people. I'm if I haven't seen somebody in years, it's it's like I've seen them yesterday, regress to it, but I don't need them in my life every single day. That's probably, sometimes, I don't really even have friends because, Spirit's my friends, and I don't really have friends because I don't let, the people that I've met to gossip or slander or just, do old behaviors that I'm trying to outgrow. So why would I put myself in that situation to just re-manifest all the stuff that I'm trying to move away from? So no, and that's why you guys are my friends, and I'd rather just make a tribe that's a safe space where we're all growing and healing and in the same type of vibration and frequency. Sure, if I get invited to maybe not now. If I get invited to a birthday party or something, or a baby shower, I'll go. But even now, my boundaries are so strong that I'm just I don't even want to, because people just pry and be like, oh, so that's what you're doing? And they just want to know what you're doing, and silence is so key. I don't want to tell you guys anything, because you're just going to put your 2 cents on it, or your bad juju. And if you're not spiritual like me, you're not going to see the picture like me. So no, I'm just going to go out into the world and work in the collective, either on my own or sharing on a channel. And that's how I'm going to help people. I don't need to be, over giving and receiving nothing but projections from people. No. And that's what's going to set yourself free, those boundaries, releasing ties from the past. And that's ties from your pain body, your emotional body. So just keep reparenting yourself, keep reprogramming yourself, keep letting go, keep doing those affirmations, keep truly doing anything that raises you up. Keep spending time with God and Goddess. Study the goddesses, learn the archetypes, learn the tarot. Do anything that sets your soul free. Soul freedom. Can we just say that together? Father High, Mother Goddess, remove anything and everything that is in the way in our life, in our present, in our thoughts, in our emotions, in our feelings, that is keeping us from total soul freedom. May we enter into 2022 with complete freedom of the soul, and let our soul shine above all personality, all human existence, because we are a soul having a human experience. Yeah, we're not a human, we're not a human, we are a human with a soul, but we're not a human. We're a soul before a human. Okay, let's go. What comes after closure? I'm going to do some Divine Mother energy. Hope this isn't too long, but I bet you it is. So thank you for staying with me, and I hope this is resonating, and if it is, you know what to do. Oh, okay. I'm going to take this, definitely. Okay, what comes after closure? And closure is detachment. Closure is letting go. Closure is releasing the past and freeing yourself. Yes. And you're doing that. You are, and you have all the support you need. So keep asking, even if you have to ask every second, every 10 seconds. Okay, God, give me the power I need to release. Give me the power that I need to let go. Goddess, give me the power that I need to heal. Like, just show me what I need to do to heal. Show me what I need to heal. And it might manifest in another person, reflecting a really broken part of how you used to be, to really show you, like, okay, I ain't going back to that. Like, no. Like, no. So, what comes after closure? Our Lady of Love. This is self-love. This is C6, Venus energy. This is a love in another. This is that beautiful total connection. First with yourself, with self, which is like the divine, the all, then with yourself, and then with another self. So it's coming. Just let go of everything, anything and everything. If it's somebody that used to bring you healing energy that you followed on the internet, and that kind of makes your skin crawl now when you listen to them gossip or slander, or just, talk about the pain. It's because your pain, even your pain body is uncomfortable. It's like, I'm not in pain anymore. I don't want to hurt anymore. Like, get me out of here. So don't feed her any more energy. Yes. Okay? Because you are the rose, male or female. This is the sisterhood and brotherhood of the rose, of the blooming, of unconditional love. I'll show you some roses right now. Buy yourself some flowers. Make your space pretty and comfortable. And, buy new pillows instead of, some trendy new pants that you have for 1,000 pants. Like, even over the last few months of the year, I've been really trying to I can't become a minimalist because I have so many tarot cards and books and stuff, and I like stuff in my space, but I don't need so much of it. I've gotten rid of a lot of clothes, old club clothes, so clothes that, dresses that don't go down to my knees, because I'm at that age now where I'm I ain't gonna be dancing with my coochie anymore. Even when I did, I can't believe how crazy I used to be. But I've healed that, right? Because, well, I still love that girl. She was so fun. Our Lady of New Vision. You're creating a new vision for yourself. You're becoming the High Priestess. Where's this other lady? And this is feminine energy, male or female, because our feminine energy is who receives the information, who receives the energy, the data, the clear vision, who needs to discern things to take action on. And Our Lady of a New Vision, whatever that new vision of you that is, because you're letting go, it is becoming so. It has the room to grow, so don't give up on that. Remember, it's already yours. All you need to do is make room for it. If you want new clothes, get rid of old clothes, and then God will gift you with what you need to take the action to get those things. And another 6, Our Lady of Great Power. Yes. See her holding this child? It's you holding your inner child, your heart space, your sacred creative energy, and you're holding her so close. You're no longer gonna, get to engage and manifest what once caused you pain. I'm gonna protect you, and And I'm going to set those boundaries that you need to ensure that nothing else can come into your life to create pain. I'm not going to ignore the red flags. I'm not going to ignore the negative energy. I'm not going to ignore how crappy people are towards me. I'm not going to let them even have access to me. I'm going to go ghost. I'm going to cancel them out. And I'm just going to move forward into this new vision, into this new version of me, of you, of us. I even have this written, what to expect after you let go. So let's get another chakra card on this. What to expect after we let go. Oh, okay, we'll take both of these. Okay, well, we have potential too. Okay, we'll take, no, that's really gonna be long, but that's okay. I know you guys are in here with me and we're doing this together. Okay, we got heart energy. And we have the Merkaba here, Star of David, the dove, the Christ energy. And we have the deer. And, you know, maybe look up those totem animals, the rabbits, the very earthly energy. And see, she's holding a child here too, really protecting your inner child and giving your inner child the life that it always deserved, being your inner child's parent. And parent that they always deserved, because you've reparented yourself and you're no longer going to let pain in the past be who your inner child, be what your inner child has to experience. You're creating a whole new experience, a new vision. It's so good. Okay, loving relationships. Yeah, and friends, and those who are your tribe and who you choose to be your family now. So this is what you get after you let go. Loving relationships. I choose love. I open my heart to love and joy and move gracefully through my relationships. It is safe for me to feel love for myself, for life, and for others. And you can always love people from a distance. But like if you're with them and they don't make you love life or love yourself because they're toxic, then they gotta go. And that's what you're letting go of to make room for new. And we're friends, and I hope that I help you feel uplifted and feel that you are going to take on the world and be in this great power, because you are. I see you for who you are, and I hope you do too. I allow universal love to permeate every cell in my body. I am worthy of love. I am loved, and you are worthy of that healthy love. You're worthy of those healthy, supportive relationships. You're worthy of people that are healed, are working on healing, are healers to be in your life. Like if somebody's going through something, you know, you want to be able to like support each other, and they will support you and be so grateful for your healing energy. They won't talk to you about it just to like project it on you and like make you fix it. They're going to talk about it and tell you about it for you to hold space about it and not need you to fix it, not need you to heal it, just to talk about it, just to share space with it. And we have stability, root chakra, earth element. And like very like with the serpent, the elephant, Ganesh here, but very like grounded, stable, stability. Exactly, very stable in your root, in your finances, in your knowing of yourself. I allow myself to give and receive support. Yes, you're asking the divine for support and you're ready to receive it through your feminine channel. I trust in the pathway that unfolds before me. I recognize the inner connectedness of all things. I lovingly support myself with kind thoughts of encouragement, compassion, and understanding. I am supported, and you're so supported by the divine. And you're starting to realize the interconnectedness of all things. So whatever's showing up in your external reality is something in your internal reality. If you don't like what's going on in your external reality, there's something that needs attention within yourself to be healed or given attention to rewrite it, to reprogram it, to heal it. Because if somebody's doing like behaviors outside of yourself, and that's why it's so important to focus on what we want to manifest. So if we're focusing on something that's making us feel like crap, then there's something inside of us that's okay with that making us feel like crap. So if you're still watching like straight karmic readings, what's their karma? Like you're gonna create that karma for yourself, even if you don't realize that yet. And that's why even some people are stepping down, like, and collective readings out there like are so like they're probably just reading for themselves most of the time. Like So be very just wary of where you give your attention to and who you give your energy to. Like, especially while you're creating this new vision, because all that old stuff's got to go. There's no room for it. Okay, because you deserve so much more. Brightness, lightness, peace, and joy. Just like, you know, love and joy. Unconditional love, universal love. And I lovingly support myself with kind thoughts of encouragement, compassion, and understanding. And yes, be compassionate towards yourself, because, you know, if you knew better, you would have did better. But now you're starting to learn more, so you know more, so you can do more and be better and have better. On thoughts of encouragement every morning, you know, do those I am affirmations. When you go to bed, listen to those I am affirmations that help reprogram your subconscious so that while you're sleeping, you're receiving the data that you need in your subconscious to give you all the extra help and backup that you can in your mind, so that you can create more peace and more joy. And ask the universe, ask the angels, you know, Google the angels and see what characteristics and what support they offer, and connect to them. Ask them for help. Light a candle for them. You know, leave them water. Leave your ancestors offering. Every time I make food, I always save a little portion for my ancestors, and I give it to them so that they have everything that they need where they are, because no matter where they are in space, time, dimensions, realities, we all are so interconnected. And seeing the interconnectedness of all things, that I know if I can support them just by offering them that's holding space and giving them what they need, that it's pretty much doing the same thing for me, because they're just a part of me. And you are so supported. Never forget it. I support you. The divine supports you. God supports you. Goddess supports you. Yeshua supports you. You know, the angels support you. The animal totems support you. A lot of other divine channelers support you, because we all know that we are interconnected. And when you win, I win. When I win, you win. And then we all win, right? And then we have another sacral chakra. Potential, water element. Yeah, you're full of potential. I am alive with potential and fertile with possibility. The possibilities are endless, endless. Where's that Seven of Cups? Here it is. Endless possibilities. And don't let the choices overwhelm you. You can have good in every sector of your life. Just focus at one at a time. I allow my dreams and desires to generate and birth. I am an expansion of the infinite potential of the universe. I nurture my potential and my possibility. Yes, and instead of nurturing and paying attention to everything externally, you're going to put it into yourself internally, because you know that when you nurture your potential and possibilities, you're asking for that to be made manifest in your life, and all is possible. So yeah, it might not happen overnight. It may not even happen this year. It may not even happen next year, but you're gonna have that bigger vision. Like, okay, I want a yacht. Say you're gonna want a yacht. Well, okay, well, a yacht's not gonna, unless you win it or like something, somebody gives it to you. But you know, do you know anybody in your life right now that's even vibrating on the frequency of which they believe that they desire and that they can manifest a yacht? Probably not. If they're lack mentality, if they're still, you know, operating from the low vibrations, then you got to really take the steps and create a life that can open space for that abundance to come into your life, where you can actually get a yacht and be around people that have a yacht. So you have to clear out the old in order to make room for a new. And that's just an example. You know, I would like to go on a yacht one day first, and then hopefully maybe I'll have one like when I'm older or something, because that would be so fun. You know, but if that's something that you want, then it wants. But you can start off small. Like, I want to think positive thoughts. So we must clear out negativity and anything that triggers us into thinking bad. We must do the appropriate steps and use the right tools that help us to stay in a positive mind state. So listening to uplifting music, affirmations, speaking kindly to yourself, observing your thoughts, canceling out any negative thought with a positive thought. And you got this, okay? Okay, we have 2 more questions. What new blessings are coming in? Should we already do that? Well, we're gonna, I think I'm gonna use these. Or these, did I use these? Okay, what new blessings are coming in? Because you made the space for them to manifest. Amen. Power in peace. More peace. More peace. We love the peace. Even right here, peace of mind. I'm not going to read it, but it was at the bottom of the deck. And yes, okay, I'll read it really quick. I heal the poisons of my mind that limit and deny me by aligning with pure and honest thoughts and belief. Okay, I was just clarifying what I was saying. I joyfully recognize when I am thinking limiting thoughts from my conditioning, and I realign with those thoughts and beliefs that serve my growth and well-being. I choose to question my perspective and think loving, supportive thoughts. I am peaceful. So yes, if anything's talking crap to you in your mind, just cancel that out with like, no, you know what? No, negative mind, I'm not listening to that. I am divine. I am beautiful. I'm at peace. I am a co-creator with the universe. I am surrounded by universal love. I'm supported by so many light beings. I am luminous. Whatever you need to do to rewrite your brain and reprogram yourself, you're gonna do it. And this is the perfect time. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself, set a goal. Just, okay, I'm gonna challenge myself and set a goal that I'm gonna say only nice things to myself. And anytime you catch yourself, rooting to the old ways of speaking to yourself, replace it. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. Just change it. Replace it. And what new blessings are coming in? I love how loving relationships came out on love, and peace. So everything is it's really, what is that? Confirming itself. Okay? So yes, this reading is in alignment. So yes, claim it here, claim it now, claim it for tomorrow, claim it yesterday, claim it moving forward into your bright, beautiful future. Because you got your power back. Remember, you claimed your power back and nothing can stop you. Power and peace. Those who love and practice peace leave beautiful ripples in their wake. Yeah, in the water, because you're a Cancerian. Have you ever watched a ripple expand on water? They travel a very long way, and you are going so far in peace. Your power is going to carry you. The water is going to carry you, and it is going to run free. The waterfall. Look at all this water energy, effortlessly. You're effortlessly going to be brought to your power and peace, to what you want to manifest, because the divine has got your back. And love. Love is the propellant that fuels our life. The emotion, so energy and motion that makes the world go around. Yes. Tough but gentle, full of creative fun, and an absolute feel-good factor. Choose it and use it. Yes, choose love and use it. And don't ever let your past, make you hardened or destroyed, because that was their intention. That was like the enemy working through them, trying to hinder you being loved. Don't stop sharing your love. Just don't give it so easily. Have those boundaries up. You can love from a distance. You can send loving energy into the collective and still feel like you're loving. You just don't need to do it to people that aren't on the same healing journey and haven't accepted the path that you are accepting of divinity. And that's okay. So remember, kick out all that stuff in your life, all those people's things, behaviors, thoughts, beliefs that no longer serve you, no longer uplift you. And what will give you peace? Well, obviously, all of this. But loving, allowing that new vision of you to come into being. That new vision of you is your soul freedom. Okay, that's too many. Oh, my alarm's going off. Happiness. If happiness is what you want, then happy you shall be. Happiness will give you peace. So just be happy. Choose happiness. Choose happiness over pain. Oh, this reading's probably so long. Let me see how long it is. Okay, it's not as long as I thought it was, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna take this at the bottom of the deck, just because it's staring at me. So choose to be happy, choose to no longer need the pain. And yes, the pain was so much, and it was for so long. But now you have all this opportunity, all of this support. You have this end of the year magic available to you just to move forward in happiness. And the owl, happy and wise, to play, to dance, to sing, to just live it up. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. We no longer need to fear our power of love. Love is the ultimate power. It's the only true thing, and we are the birthers, the carriers, the deliverers, the manifestors of love. So just because people from your past might not be, self-love, they'd rather gossip and slander and just be miserable. Misery needs company, and if you can be happy all on your own, like, power to you, because that's how you're going to manifest loving relationships and a true partner. And they're going to be just as independent, just as healthy, just as healed as you. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. So work your spiritual power. It's time to get out there and share with the world, your wisdom. And they need it. They need to hear your perspective in order to change the perspective of what they've been conditioned and programmed to believe and to see. Easy does it. Ooh, Nagla. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Yes, in divine timing. And as long as you release and surrender, you don't need to force your happiness. You don't need to force your healing. You don't need to force, your peace. It's all going to come into alignment. The more that you less focus on what is and what was, the more that you can be in the present moment, creating what will be. And what will be is what you deserve, because you're beautiful. Butterfly maiden. Yes, transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. The change is here. The portal is here. The shift is here. And you are the forerunner. You're doing it. You got this. It's here. It's so good. I'm gonna watch this reading, and I hope it blows me away. And we're gonna close it definitely now. I talk for 30 years. Which I wouldn't mind, but I know you wouldn't listen, because you got things to do. You got healing to do. You got affirmations to say. You got intentions to set. Yes. Okay, an Afro affirmation card from the Ebony Arts. If you haven't checked her out, check her out. She's awesome. Okay. Like power. Boom. And what does it say? I am powerful. Yes, you are, and I am healthy. I am powerful. Say it with me. I am powerful. Say it every day. Say it. Set an alarm on your phone to say it every 10 minutes to yourself. Look in your compact. Look in your mirror. Get a mirror that you just do spiritual work on, and you gaze in yourself. Do some mirror work. I am powerful, and it is safe. Oh, yes, it is safe for us to be powerful now. Powerful in our loving, divine energy. We no longer need to fear, because we know what to let go of. We know how to sense those red flags. We're so in tune with our intuition and picking up on energies that nothing can manipulate us or, psych us out ever again, because we're never going to give it our power. We're owning our power for our creation, for our new vision. Our Lady of Love. Where's this other one? Where did she go? Lady, where are you? I hold my vape instead of a crystal. Must be the shaman in me that likes that. Well, okay, yeah. Our Lady of Great Power. There's a lot of power cards in here, but you're so powerful. Never forget it. Own it. And just because you're more powerful because you've been on this journey, like fully committed to it than other people, and you went through the first waves of awakening, don't let anybody shame you for that. Like, they will awaken on their own time, and it's not your responsibility. All you can do is set the tone, embody it, be the vision of it, be the embodiment of it. And hopefully one day they'll watch you succeed and keep rising and rising and rising. And they'll celebrate you because they'll want to celebrate themselves. And people can only celebrate you if they celebrate themselves. And a lot of people haven't got there yet, and that's okay. But as a Cancerian, you are meant to be the forerunner, like the founders. And you've done it in many lifetimes, and you're doing it in this lifetime. And trust and believe, you have so much good energy coming towards you. So keep surrendering, keep letting go, keep staying loving to yourself. Never let your heart stop, you know, shining. Never let your love stop going. Got the doves here. You know, that loving relationship, you know, even if you're going through turbulent times right now, as New Year goes, you're both letting go of stuff to choose to walk the bridge of love. The rainbow bridge. You know, God's with you, Goddess is with you. And you're with you. I'm with you. Damn, blessings are with you. The divine is with you. This is so exciting. And you are healthy. Any health scares you have, anything, you know, if that be mental health, you know, physical health, whatever it is, you're going to take the steps that you need, and you're going to ask for the help that you need from the divine, and you're going to receive it. You're going to surrender any worry, any doubt, any lack, and you're only going to welcome abundance and health and wealth and love and kinship and friendships and all that you wish and know that you desire, because you got this. So remember, happiness is yours, joy is yours, peace is yours, love is yours, and you're awesome. And thank you for letting me read for your energy, because you are like, yes, soul family, soul friends right here. And I'm so grateful to have shared this space and this time with you. Thank you for listening. Hang with us on the channel, friends. See you later. Bye.